How amazing is this? We have arrived. We're in Times Square, New York City. And just look at them buildings. Wow. So we're just going to make it up to the Radio City Apartments on 49th Street. It's a beautiful evening here in New York. So after a pretty short flight, 7 hours 15 minutes from Manchester, we are here in New York City to bring you some fantastic videos, full 4K of the Big Apple. And here we go. We are arriving at the Radio City Apartments. So let's go and check in. Okay, we're on the 3rd floor, room 306. And there we go, we have arrived. So the first thing on our mind, I think, is to get something to eat. We're going to head to Rockefeller on 6th Street, well, 6th Avenue, here in New York City. And it's a beautiful night in New York. Still can't believe we're walking the streets of New York. Just nowhere else on earth, just look at the buildings. Awesome. So how cool is that restaurant there? Sitting there, and then you've got the view all the way up to the very top. So here goes the Chick-fil-A. We've got a spicy chicken burger, and it looks pretty good. Now that's what you call a spicy burger. Okay, so next we're going to head towards Times Square, have a quick look there. And we're going to head then to the supermarket on 8th Avenue. And the sun is just going down a little bit now. Okay, we made it to Times Square. There is nowhere like New York City. It's just fabulous. So it's Memorial Day weekend, so there's a lot of sailors around. So this is the supermarket that we go, the Food Emporium on 49th and 8th Avenue. So we're shopping New York style. Okay, so it's coming up to 8:40 p.m. We're going to do our usual walk, which is going to be getting the subway first of all up to Central Park, into Central Park, eventually down 5th Avenue and into Times Square, and then I think it'll be a bedtime for us then tonight. So we're going to head down the subway, get on the R train. So we're going to use the Apple Watch to go on. Okay, so here comes the subway train. This is a W. That'll take us where we want to go. We arrived at 5th Avenue and super excited. I'm going to get to see the monkeys in it. First of all, a really good spot to watch the train go flying past is this corner right here. Absolutely massive trains. Top of these stairs, the monkeys, and there we go. Back with the monkeys here in New York City. So we always have to come to Central Park, touch the monkeys. That's how we know we're back in New York City. And we're just going to climb the steep stairs out of the subway station. And it's gone dark here in New York. We'll just look at that view there. And we can see the moon. Love walking through Central Park at night. It's an absolutely magical place at night. Still plenty of people about, just sitting on the chairs, chilling out, enjoying this beautiful night in New York tonight. So it's coming up to 9 p.m. here in New York, 2 a.m. in England, and I'm still wide awake. Fabulous views of the skyscrapers. So this building is currently the tallest in New York. And look how slim that is. And time to head through the tunnel. And we've walked through here many, many times. And we've now made it to Woolman Ring here in Central Park. And how stunning is that? So Woolman Ring in the winter is the skating ring. Last time in the summer it was like a fair, merry-go-rounds. And it's now all like tennis courts. The skyscrapers just amaze me. Hey Siri, where am I?
You're in New York, New York.
There you go, told by Siri. So far we've had a great day. It was a really good flight over to JFK with Aer Lingus from Manchester. Very smooth flight all the way. I think it was seat belts just for probably about 2 or 3 minutes. And the food was not bad. And plenty of legroom as well. I remember when I first come to New York in 1992, where we are right here, Central Park was like a no-go area. But New York's completely changed. Very, very safe here in New York City now. And just loving that view. Beautiful night. There's just no wind at all. It's about 63 Fahrenheit, down to about 16 Celsius now. Okay, and there's the horse and carriage. Amazing sort of view there with all the buildings. And you can see in the distance the blue building is One Vanderbilt. The detail in the lampposts are amazing. So in front of us is the Plaza Hotel, home to Home Alone, Lost in New York. And we've got the Apple Store across there on 5th Avenue. So the doors coming up on the right in a minute is where Kevin ran in from the Wet Bandits. And I don't know if you also remember Crocodile Dundee, one of the original ones when he come to New York. This is where he come out of the doors and well, eventually I think he come back on a horse, didn't he? So it would have been through them doors right there. So this building was quite famous in Superman. If you remember, there was a cat burglar climbing up the building there, and Superman sort of grabbed him about the middle there and brought him down and put him with one of the police officers just there in the corner. So again, Home Alone, just on the corner here on the right on 5th Avenue is where Kevin bought them beads. And then he crossed over the crossings there by the yellow cab and threw them all over the pavement just below the Apple sign there. And that's where the Wet Bandits fell over. The window displays are just superb here in New York. And the famous New York yellow taxi. So this is 5th Avenue. Wow, just look at that display. So 5th Avenue is home to all the expensive shops. Louis Vuitton, Bergdorf Goodman across there. And the famous Apple Store on 5th Avenue. Again, really cool window displays. They certainly know how to do it in New York City. the colours tonight. Superb. The famous traffic lights that hang over the street. So it's been a year and a half since we were here in New York City, and we've missed it. It's amazing to be back. So across the road there is the Trump Tower, former home to Donald Trump. And there we go, the American flag. And New York City police car. Across the road we've got Armani, Fifth Avenue, Dolce & Gabbana, Gucci. So I hope you're all enjoying this film tonight, walking down Fifth Avenue, the streets of New York. Look at the beautiful flowers there. This is the Fifth Avenue Presbyterian Church. And there's the steam coming from the subway. So they use steam here in New York City to create electricity. And this is St. Thomas Church. Look at the detail in that. Fifth Avenue blooms. And here's the FDNY. Look at that, the American flag. The fire trucks here in America are just awesome, aren't they? Great view, St. Patrick's behind, steaming grid. It looks though something's actually gone on here tonight. There's fire engines pretty much everywhere. Yeah, it looks though something's gone on down that street. It's actually blocked up. Maybe a fire in one of these buildings. Fire line, do not cross. And St. Patrick's Cathedral tonight looking spectacular. Amazing, just how did they build that in all them days? The spires. Look at the Lego shop, look at the New York City cab. Complete Lego. Okay, we've reached Rockefeller Center. And a fantastic shot there. St. Patrick's Cathedral. Wow. So we've got Saks across the road on the left-hand side there. And to the right down here is the promenade, which is home to the Christmas tree. Plenty of food stalls here in New York. And there we go, the promenade. Top of the rock. Beautiful. And just look at the fountains and everything here. Amazing. The flowers this year are stunning. Beautiful. So this is something new at the moment called Skims. Spectacular waterfall. Still blown away with New York. Beautiful flowers. and so lucky to be here on 5th Avenue tonight. So I believe down here they're doing roller skating. There is unfortunately music, so I'm going to have to cut that. All the toys you can get. There's a kangaroo there, crocodile, the size of the zebra, a unicorn, and the dragon. And we're now at 6th Avenue, Avenue of the Americas. And the buildings here again are just amazing. So coming up to 9:45 p.m. now. So we're going to walk now into Times Square, and we're going to do a live video there just in case we don't have time to get this video out tonight. So in the middle of the road there is where I stood in 2016/2017 to watch the ball drop. And here we are in the centre of Times Square. So I'm going to end this video today, travelling from Manchester to New York City. Hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, give me a thumbs up, drop me some comments, and of course subscribe to the channel. Make sure you tune in to the next few days where we're going to bring you spectacular 4K video here in New York City. We'll see you all tomorrow.